everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna give you 7 tips for a successful semester in any school. I'm Rita and today it's all about you. Organizing your study space is the first thing that you have to do when you start a new semester. This is important for you to understand that you have to be in a clean space where you have all of your things and the things that you need for the school and for homework and for study. So if you have a good place, use this space for organize your studying place in order for you to have a successful study hour. It is scientifically proved that writing down helps your memory to really fix all the things that you need to memorize for your studies in a much more effective and easy way. When you are in class, take notes of the main important things. You can use only write down the items and not really the whole sentences in order for you to understand what you are writing and what you want to remember later. When you are going to study, if you read what you write in your classroom, you will remember 2 things. The first thing, you remember what the teacher was saying in that moment. The second thing, you will remember that maybe if you have still doubts, it's something that you can make a small research and understand what are your doubts and try to learn a little bit more about that topic. And of course, it's also important that you'll take some time, even during school or only at home, to organize all of your notes. Organize it by subject and date, and this will help not to have just a pile of information that later you don't know what to do with it. So take notes in school, organize your notes, and go home to a place where you can feel that you can study. It's important and valuable for a successful semester. Staying focused in class, it's not all the time possible, and it's not sometimes not very easy to do, because there all are things that distract, and sometimes the class are too long for us to keep maintain our own concentration. Study says that we are deeply concentration for half an hour, and that we usually float a little bit after this half an hour. So try to make an effort to be focused on the class and try to understand that this will be really helpful in the future when you have to study for that subject. Being focused and concentrating on class, it also helps if you try to have a little bit more interaction during the class, which means that you have to ask questions to your teacher, you have to take some doubts, and if you will be focused and concentrate, this kind of doubts may come right there, and this is the perfect opportunity to point your questions to your teachers. At the same time, it's very important because your teacher will notice you, and you will be one of the students that he will know that has interest. It's even important for your future grade, and it's even important that you will be valorized by your teacher as important student. It's important that you will have your rest hours every day, more or less at the same time. So it's important that you can feel that you sleep enough time for your energy levels will be up again next morning. So try to make a plan in a way that you can go to bed more or less every day at the same time, and be sure that you will wake up every day at the same time too. Even if you don't have school in the morning, or you don't have much things going on in your life during the mornings, just take the mornings for homework, for study, for review some kind of topic or subjects, or just try to enjoy the morning time, because the morning time is when your energy levels are higher, and study shows that even your brain is much more attentive during the morning. So try to enjoy and try to make the better of this situation. Of course, this doesn't happen to everybody. Many young adults, they don't really consider themselves as a morning person, and they feel much more attentive and much more concentrated during afternoon. But try to make sure that you rest enough. Try to make sure that which are your best hours during the day, where you feel more attentive, where you feel that your energy levels are higher, and work in that period of time for your school, for your work, for the things that you have to do. Avoid procrastination is something that it's really, really difficult, and this affects everybody with almost all ages. But for young people, procrastination is something that is a little bit more hard to deal with. So I advise you to make a plan of your week day by day, including all the projects in your school, but also all your personal life, or all your social life or social events, or all the events in general that you need or have or want to attend to during that week. And try in the course of the day to just do the things that you plan for that day. Of course, there are all things that sometimes happen in a sudden way that really can't allow us to do the things that we had planned. But in a way, if you try, at least try, you will feel that there are things that you have to do, and you know that you will have to do, but also you know that you will try. So it's something that it's better to deal with when we are talking about procrastination. This is something that also it's not very easy to do, particularly in teenager times. But it's important that you show a certain confidence in yourself when you are with others, when you are with your friends, when you are in school with your teachers, because usually it might get easily feelings of acceptance when you are in a social group. And all of this will turn your confidence and your self-esteem a little bit more higher, which is really important during these strange times when we are talking about teenagers moments. On the other way, this confidence will help you when you will not have such a good day in school, when you will have a grade that it's not what you were expecting, when something happened bad in a test or in an exam. Remember that the most effective learning process, it's the one that starts with a fail or with some mistakes. And a good positive attitude toward all of these bad things that usually sometimes happen in the school life make the difference for a successful semester and a successful life in school in general. This is another thing that it's really important. It's you to find a balance between all the things that surrounds you in your life. What I mean is that it's important that you find a balance between school time, between being with your friends, between being with your family, between having relationships and other activities that you like to do when you are off to school. If you can balance all of these items and all of these things that you have in your life, you can have a little bit of all of them every day. And this is very important for your physical and also for your mental health. Also, having a healthy food choice and make some sport during your day, it will help in all of your rest moments, in your sleep moments, and all of this combined and all of this balanced in a good way, it is truly the key for a successful in all of your things in life. So it's a key for a successful relationship, a successful friendship encounter, and a successful semester in school. All of these things doesn't have any special order. Maybe you can consider this last thing the main important in your list, but for me the last thing, it's really to set the goals of your life in general, and particularly what you want to do and what kind of achievements you want to have in that semester. And this will be a very, very powerful tool to just help you motivate yourself when you will have that bad moments that we talk about, when you are not in the mood for some kind of things, or even when you are feeling a little bit down. So remind yourself about your goals, remind yourself about the plan that you did, about all the achievements that you want to do. It helps you staying motivated, and it helps you staying realistic about your achievements, about your skills, and even helps in your confidence, believing in what you can do. During the semester, every time that you achieve one of your goals, praise yourself. This is also important to understand that you need to reward yourself in order to stay motivated, to keep going, and to end in a successful way a semester. So that's all for today, guys. I hope these are some useful tips that you can use for your daily life in school, or even when you start the first job. These all are things and tips that you can apply in your life in order for you to feel a little bit happy and to have really results in a short time. So I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, share with a friend, comment if you want, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!